Hi, I'm Mike, and this is my mic. I've worked in television and film for almost half my life. I've worked my way up and won some awards while working on some amazing content with some amazing people. I'm also a comic writer and performer for over a decade. I have 2 #1 albums and have performed on some of the largest stages. People always want to know 2 things. Do I have any juicy, memorable behind-the-scenes stories? And how did I get into the entertainment industry? If you want to know either of these, my new podcast, Mike's Mic, is for you. Sometimes I'll be talking about my journey, my failures, my successes, and everything in between. I'll also be interviewing some of the best guests on their experiences. We're talking some of the biggest industry colleagues from your favorite shows, bands, and networks. I'm super lucky and grateful that I've worked with celebrities, comics, and bands for years, and have tons of behind-the-scenes takes, interviews, and funny stories you can't hear anywhere else. This podcast will have it all. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the time someone from Glee called me corny. Yes, that did happen. The time I literally shoulder-checked Shia LaBeouf. Guess we're even Stevens. Did I make a member of Destiny's Child tear up? Yes. Honestly, I can explain that one. Did I do a Halloween show dressed as Chris Farley in front of the Impractical Jokers? You bet. And you think that's the weirdest comedy gig ever? Wrong. I've sold out theaters one night and then lost a contest to a hula hooper in a haunted house. Comedy is not always fun. I worked for an entire week in a small room with a huge celebrity, and she didn't talk to me once. You will never believe who it was. This podcast will also have some coming-of-age stories about a small-town boy going on to work in television and perform comedy. Hilarious and heartfelt stories. How as a kid I wanted to act in the Mighty Duck movies, so my mom signed me up for modeling classes. I had a blonde bowl cut, so let's just say it never really worked out. Also stories like how I went from sleeping next to a dumpster and steaming sweaters overnight at QVC to winning industry awards for the largest brands and networks. So this podcast is fun for all ages. Instead of shout out, scream out to the elder emos. It's for fans like you, the people that watch the Wonder Years, and then listen to the Wonder Years. And yes, if you get that reference, this will be your next favorite podcast. So if you're looking for entertainment or looking to break into it, this podcast is going to make you reflect, get educated, giggle, and possibly get you inspired to get a gig. There's more to my story, so tune in. Because my name's Mike, and this is my mic.